Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back, everyone. It's Marta here. I'm very happy to be back to you, and especially that I can record in peace and quiet, because this doesn't happen in this household too often. Hannah is back to school. I know how it sounds. The mother is so excited about the child being back in school, but when it gives you 3 hours of freedom, quiet time, and ability to work and just do whatever feels good, you are gonna be super happy, and I am, and I'm not gonna be pretending it's different. I love the fact she's back in school because she missed it hugely, and so I think it works both ways. She loves being home. I love having her, and we had a lovely time yesterday painting together here in the studio. But still, there's nothing better like being, together in school with all the kids and all. So here are my beautiful products. Well, not my products, but here are the beautiful products for today's art journaling page. I would love a little bit of art journaling. I would love to do some beautiful colors with those Transfer Me pages. Dress My Craft. I'm pretty sure you know them by now because I have been using these for very long now, and I have to say I absolutely adore this brand when it comes to those Transfer Me pages. Quite a unique product, quite different, and I should have been opening these before I pressed the record button. I have these pages. They are very pretty. Oh, so close. We have been so very close. So we have this. This is like my all-time favorite. If I have the link to the scrapbook, I'm gonna give you the link to the Dress My Craft, so please check it out. But this is the ultimate favorite of all times of the page. Like this page on its own, it's just gorgeousness. It's a perfection. I love it. I don't even know how to cut it to make it happen on my page because I just love it. The door, I mean, seriously, it's such a lovely connection. I can see that door being with this, with the hinges, elements and all. So that's the plan for today's page. Before we're gonna start, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of washi tape in the middle for definite, and also I'm gonna be putting 2 pages together as usually, because this especially, it's a very thin paper. It's a lovely book I got from one of you, and I have nearly finished one of these books, and I started a new one. Of course I did. Who would finish the first book if you can have the other book starting as well? Anyway, I love starting in the new books. I'm constantly crafting in at least like maybe 7 now books in one time. Why? I don't know. I don't think I like to be bored, and I think having different books, it's always like very exciting. Today I'm gonna do rectangular, tomorrow I'm gonna do maybe a square book, this size, that shape. So I just think this is why. No reason. Now I am adding some washi tape as my texture. You know how much I love my washi tapes, and you know what, I also have these gorgeousness washi tapes. These are brand new, so check the washi tape as well website because they have lovely selection. I mean, seriously, these are amazing. This one has the backing on the back, so it's a slightly different one, but I equally love it. And oh, come on, and I think it's gonna be such a lovely idea for background. I mean, this is a wonderful little design. I'm looking at the color and I think the pink will just be so perfect. I think this is the most beautiful gorgeousness washi tape I ever seen in my life. Let's have a look. So all the links, if I have any, and the coupon codes is in the description box as always, so please check them out. I think I miss a little bit of art journaling, and you didn't use the Transfer Me sheets for quite some time, I have to say. I've done one tag recently. I'm gonna show it to you because it came out so pretty. This is the tag with the lovely fairy, and this background is actually made. It's the tutorial on this tag. It's on my Instagram, the Reels video, so check it out. The actual background is the Transfer Me sheet. It's a beautiful page. I can't get this backing off. It's a beautiful page. So speaking back about being excited about this video, I am really excited. Lucas came from dropping Hannah to preschool, and he goes, why are you not recording? I'm like, I'm hungry. So I've been grabbing quick sandwich, late breakfast. I can't get this out, and now I'm here. I have an hour and a half of kind of possible recording time, and I'm gonna be probably doing this washi tape for at least an hour or so. Looks like it. I'll be back to you. 2 seconds. Okay, I have it. I'm gonna bring the camera a little bit closer, and I'm gonna see if we are sharp enough. Okay, so I have no plan in terms of where I am placing what, but I feel that I wish to place it. I don't know, actually. I actually don't know. When it comes to, guys, when it comes to mixed media, when it comes to things like layers and covering elements and all, you may feel that, whoa, what's the point? Well, the point is we really truly enjoy working with layers. So when you work with layers, you do enjoy, and I can't find my clear gesso, you do enjoy when things are peeking through and all. Oh, no way, Lucas, the brushes are not washed at all. I need to wash my brushes. 2 seconds. Okay, here I am, back with my brushes. I just washed them. I said Lucas because they're waiting at the sink to be washed in those little jarritos, in those jars, and yeah, Lucas does wash them usually. I have to say, it's not that I'm lazy. Well, I am sometimes, but it's about the fact that I'm caring for my nails, and since I have plenty planned to record, I'd rather not have to have done nails within a week or less, just because water doesn't really do good on your nails, just if you're wondering why your nails don't last this long. So yeah, that's why I'm adding extra texture with that transparent tape. This is like a masking tape, painter's tape. Yeah, I just like that. I just love adding interest to my page. Anyway, let's see what's next. Oh yeah, the next will be actually a layer of transparent gesso, I guess, and we're gonna be adding transparent gesso everywhere. It's our priming stage, our priming process. It's a good thing to do. That's what I like to be doing, because you can then clean it off, wash it off, things easier. If there's any mistake, your mediums will work better. So basically, if you're wondering, if you're new to art journaling, if you're wondering, do I need to invest my budget in the gesso? Yes. In a transparent gesso or white? Both. Black? No. I nearly never use black gesso. I use it when I'm asked by you guys. If I will do like canvas, mixed media canvas with the waxes or some metallic paints or stuff, then yes, I'll do black gesso. Other than that, I've done maybe 3 pages in my life with the black gesso. Will I do more? I'd say I will. But do I say you need black gesso as your base for your, as in like your beginner kind of a kit? Do you need this in your kit, starter kit, black gesso starter kit for art journaling? No. Transparent gesso, clear gesso, white gesso? Yes. I'm gonna dry this and be back to you. Actually no. Do you know what? I won't be drying that because I can actually cut this, hopefully. Actually no. I'm gonna cut this somewhere in a few places, and I'm gonna right away attach it, because you can attach these, if you didn't know, you can attach these with transparent gesso or water. It's like a sticker, it works like a sticker, so you will see it for yourselves. I won't be drying that, and I will right away add it up to my actual page, I think. So let's see. Do I have a plan for this page? Not very much as such, but I have a vision indeed. I do, and I would lie if I'll say I don't have a vision. It's gonna be going there. Okay, perfectino. When using transfer me sheets, you have to have in mind that this is gonna be like a reverse mirrored effect on your project. So instead of thinking that it's gonna be there, no, it's gonna be there or there, because we need to turn it around. Just so you know, in case you're wondering, I need bigger scissors to make this a little bit faster. Cut and straight as well. What I like about transfer me sheets is that they are easy to work if you are a beginner, and it's a gorgeous design, gorgeous thing that it's right away there on your project, and it's just beautiful. Oh wow, okay, there we go. So here it is, adding this all up here. Super. Now we will be adding water to it to have the backing paper off, but before that, let this dry with the transparent gesso, and I'm gonna grab a little bit as well on my other side of the page, like let's say have a think about it, maybe there. So let's see if I can have this. Yeah. Okay, sorry, back to you. Morning sneezes, that's what Marta has to deal with daily. I will be adding this one here. I guess. I think. Beautiful. It's gonna be gorgeous, I think. Well, I hope. And you know what? I was thinking to do the door elsewhere, somewhere there, probably in the middle. We may still do that, so let's see. What I love about the transfer me sheets is that they are transparent backgrounds, that they are transparent, which is fantastic, because there's it's just much easier to work with it, you know. What I will do is now I'm gonna be getting some water there so that I don't have to have so I will be able to add my door later on. I think it'll be just so much easier. So I'm gonna grab some water, and I have this amazing spray bottle that I got from Aida, my friend, and it is working like a dream. It's really working, and it is also, what's interesting, it is also like holding, it's for as if you have no energy power in your hands to spray a few times, it spray itself, because it's like staying there. I don't know if it's hard for me to explain it. Anyway, is this moving? No, we have to kind of go with the water for as long as the paper will start moving itself. You see? I don't press it and it's like there happening. So there is some bit of trouble there. I hope it's not gonna be too bad on the page. I'd say no. Let's see. Are we able to? Yes, we are able to move this. Oh wow. Try not to lift it. Try to do it this way, which is like what I'm doing now. Oh, this is so pretty. Let's see if we can do the same thing here now. Try not to lift it up. That's what I have done many times, and I don't think it's the smartest idea. Oh, there we go. Let's see how this is. Probably getting even more water could help. Ah! That sprayed everywhere on the studio. That's okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, lovely, jolly. Then I do believe that the door could be a little bit too big, or we're gonna make it 1/2 only. I don't know. Wow, I don't know. Let me think about that. But I do believe that we could have a little bit of some elements, cute elements going on there, and I think it would be just so lovely. So let's see what we could add. We could add some of these. Definitely this would be lovely to add, this element, to lift this all up. So you're taking the foil off, and then you're just deciding of where to place it. So for example here, I guess it could be kind of troublesome in a way to kind of imagine of where this goes, but with the practice, I think it's not difficult at all. So I'm gonna jump in for these flowers as well. I think they are so pretty and they will just look so nice. So I'm not too sure if I'm gonna go for the, oh, I think of this going there. I don't know if we're gonna go for the door at all. Maybe we're just gonna have the flowers actually only. Very much possible, because it's so pretty as it is. And the door is so huge in a good way, but maybe not necessarily for this page, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna probably add this one, yes, probably somewhere like here. Maybe I can add water so it can start sinking in. What else, Marta? I think this is so pretty as well. All these are Transfer Me pages, and I think it's like a decoupage paper, but a completely different style of applying, completely different style of playing around. I think it's quite interesting, and I think once you try it, you're gonna be hooked, for sure. I remember when I tried it for the first time ever, I was gobsmacked how pretty it is, how different, and how easy to work with it, you know. So I think you just have to have a little bit of practice, maybe. Let's see. Oh, we can see the designs appearing now slowly. Maybe this could go like somewhere like here. On the spine, obviously, it's not that great, not that easy to press. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the foils a little bit, so to make a tiny bit of a space, because it's all mixed up, and I allow this to dry now. Not dry, to sink it in, the water and all, and I may reconnect these foils aside from, so it's gonna be easier to recycle foils and papers separately. I wonder if you, oh sorry, that's Lucas. Sorry about that. I wonder if you recycle. Who doesn't recycle these days? I think everyone does, isn't? I hope everyone does, actually. Let's see. Oh, go back. This design is a little bit, okay, I've rescued it at the last moment. Okay, woo. Phew, phew, phew. It has to be really wet. Oh. Like a lot of that water. So then, oh, it ripped a little bit, but that's probably my bad addition of, but that's okay. I don't mind all of these. It's beautiful as it is. I may lift this one because it's on the, exactly, it's on the, okay, we need some water there. Maybe more. Oops, Ginny Mac. Okay, now how to smooth it out. How to, oh, I love that now. Wow, I love that. But actually, you know what? We have some more. So what I will do is I have one, I love this here. I have some more, and I'm about to use them because I think they are just so pretty that well, like we are swimming in the waters here, but I think I'm gonna just add some more to make it even prettier, if possible. Let's see. I think adding these is just very much addictive. Oh, I love it. And I think this could be cute here, I'm thinking. Okay, and I think this red one will go there as well again. Same as on the bottom. I guess this is a little bit like, for me, it's a little bit like a puzzle making. Like you're putting these elements together and you can create, honestly, one of the most beautiful compositions. And the side for the designs and all, I think it's super handy. Now I'm gonna jump in with this one going there, I think. Something like that. So let's see. Okay. Let's leave this to sink it in. Get some foils off it. And see if we are gonna be adding, what else we're gonna be adding actually. Now, definitely some more water, and then we need to give it a dry, give it a wipe, give it a dry, because everything is like sinking in. Oh yeah, it's sinking in there. That's okay. I'm checking if we're still recording, but we are. Phew. No, Marta, I think one negative of it, it's not for impatient people like myself. It's not negative, it's just me being impatient, and I wish this to be done now because I'm so excited about the result, and I cannot. Oops, exactly. You see, Marta? Why didn't you just wait? Why didn't you just wait and listen to your advices? Well, now it's probably too late and I have to rescue it somehow. Okay, yeah. So don't do what I did. Okay, I'm gonna wait with this one because it should just. I know what's happening. I think it's just too wet all over. That's why it is not sticking as it's supposed to. I think that's the reason, because it's wet everywhere. Oh, I can fix this, no problem actually. Look, it worked. Same for this one maybe. Yeah, I can fix this. And now because everything is so wet, maybe this. Oh wow, wow, I love it. Oh wow. Okay, let's dry this. I love that. I love that. Let's dry this. I'm gonna take my time in drying and get back to you soon after everything is nice and dry. Back to you. I have two thoughts. This is kind of dry. I have two thoughts. One is rip off that corner and have this one there. That's one thought, because it would match up this. Then second thought that I'm closer to do is to lift this up a little bit and have this bit cut out, because I just feel, I don't know, that this part is a little bit not so much okay. I don't know how to explain it, just a little bit. And then have a little bit of this one goes underneath it, so I may just have to grab this from underneath it, which could be impossible. Close to impossible. I'm gonna rip that, right, Marta? Oh, okay. Well, this is a really, don't do it at home. This is one of these advices. Please don't do it at home because it may not work. Yeah, it worked. It's going what I really wanted to achieve, but not easy. I ripped it. Oh well. There's something about this part that I'm gonna just have. Unfortunately, I know what you're gonna say. I just think it's a little bit too dark. It just breaks my composition. There's something about it that I don't know if I can fix that, but I will. So now it's the idea of video where you say, what do you do, Marta, when when you don't like something, or do you always like something? No, as you can see, there's something sometimes that I'm like, I'm not too sure. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna grab white gesso, and let me show you what I will do. I'm gonna grab white gesso and hopefully fix that with this, a touch of that. I think, I hope anyway. I may be wrong, but I'll try my best to do so. Oops. Because I think it may be just nicer. So that's what I'm gonna do. I could leave it as it was and pretend that, oh yeah, it's perfect, it's good, because I do love it. But I think sometimes my feel is telling me, no, Marta, change this. It could be better like that or that. And now it's this is the moment where I feel it. That I just wish to have. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna risk it all up, and I'm gonna add it up as it is here everywhere. Except that I don't want to cover that beautiful flower there. So I'll see if I can somehow avoid that. Let's see. So this is the moment where Marta is thinking this project didn't go as... No, it did go. It's just... I'm thinking to cut... If I'm wrong now, this is gonna be... Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have this part off. There we go. And I'm gonna hope that this is gonna be exactly what I'm thinking now. But you know what happened? Somehow, without unknowing this, I cut the page, and I'm kind of bringing the page back to where it was. I could technically stick that page. I didn't want it, the plan was different, but I just feel so very much that it's gonna just be better. I don't know. Let's see. And maybe I will still jump in for the doors. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's see. Oh, Marta, where is the sponge? Here it is. Yeah. Oh wow, it's gonna be good. I can see that. It is gonna be strangely, interestingly good, I think. And I was even thinking that, you know what, we don't need much now, except a title, white splashes, and the gorgeousness page is done. I'll see. I'll tell you now when we do it. We have a little bit of white there, maybe too much on that. We see if we can clean it off. Oh, I hope it's gonna be pretty. Everyone is waiting for the big reveal, but the big reveal is happening. More water, just to make sure that this time it will work. Oh, Ginny Mac. Okay. It's coming, but... Oops. But... Oh. Oh. That is so pretty now. That is so pretty. You have to admit it, that there is a little change that actually helped it out. I really feel this now, and I wouldn't tell you otherwise. Oh, I love that so much now. I just think... now let me just have a look at this bit. I just think it was a little too dark on that moment, and even now this element, maybe it's a little too dark, but because it's not dry, maybe we can still work it a bit. Yeah, and here, there we go, and here, leaf on a leaf, there we go. Oh, there we go. I love this. I love this. Let's dry that. Let's dry that. That was a good move, I think. That was a really brave, a brave and good move, I think. Okay, let's dry this and I'll be back to you. I'll show you some trick. You're not gonna believe it what I'm gonna do now next. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I love it. But when you look at it, you're thinking, this is like, there's some like sky or like, I don't know. Look. If I can actually have like this beautiful washi ripped there somehow, that could be it. And you know what? Emily just texted me, said that her team have won in the match. They got 3. Oh, look at it! They got 3 out of 3 matches. They won 1, which is very good. It's a brand new team from the school, and she scored a goal. It's her first goal in her life. I'm so proud of her. So happy. Do you know what? Since we are still here, we may as well just have this one here, I believe, because do you know what? It is gonna be just matching and filling up the page so beautifully like that. Why not? Why not? Oh, I'm gonna see if I can have. Do we need that there or not? I think so. And then it's like filled the page beautifully, and we can have a think about where and what to add now. Are we gonna add white gesso? Are we gonna add white splashes? Are we gonna add like what we're gonna do? And that's awesome. Oh, this is so pretty now. I mean, seriously, this is so pretty. I love it. Now I do love it. Well, I did love it, but I love it more now. Okay, this needs to be fully dry. It is, and we need a part, well, not part, but everywhere, a layer of transparent gesso. That's what I like to do. It's like a priming on top of everything, making sure that they are, all these pages, papers, elements, this is all happy family. They're friends. They are joined by this transparent gesso, and it's good to use transparent gesso rather than gel medium, because if we now decide to color it or so with watercolors, maybe we can do so, because it's fine, because we can use mediums and all, and everything will like fly flawlessly and beautifully on these pages, because it's a transparent gesso rather than gel medium or some other gluishy kind of medium. So okay, layer of transparent gesso is there. I'm gonna dry this, think about step number million and get back to you. Oh, Ginny, the phone again. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll be back. Hello, good morning everyone, welcome back the next day. I'm looking at this absolutely gorgeous spread, thinking, wow, it looks like a meadow, beautiful, filled with flowers, and I thought, what else can I actually add it up? Like, usually I would add my focal point as a butterfly or flowers, but I was just thinking, yeah, I already have the butterfly, I think it's upside down, but that's okay. I already have plenty of flowers, like a word, a sentence, like what? And then I was looking, it's like literally next to me. I've showed it to you yesterday. I thought this could be it. So I grabbed my box with Flower Fairies postcards and even opened it like that. I thought, oh wow, this could be it. Like, so even the very first postcard with this girl, if I fussy cut her, she could be just perfect, and she will be just perfect. So I'm thinking to add hair, maybe tiny title, and I think we're gonna be done. Maybe some sparkles, and that's it. But look at it, like they are so gorgeousness. I got them from Amazon, so check the link below. I'll give you the link below. Like so many pretty, and the colors of these fairies, like you can seriously choose to any project you only wish. I have purchased previously some little books like these because I really wanted to fussy cut my flower fairies, but they came out so tiny. I mean, much smaller than these sizes. So yes, I have the books because I love them. I think they're super cute. I think I'm missing one. Oh no, I have them. No, I do miss one because it was not available, but I kept them. I decided not to cut them at all and maybe read a little bit about this. Actually, I think it would be just lovely. So I purchased these postcards instead, and I'm very pleased with it, with the size especially. It's not easy to fussy cut because it's a postcard, so it's a very hard, it's like a cardboard-ishy thing, you know, so it's a little bit of a tricky to fussy cut, but it's of course possible. So that's what I'm gonna do off camera, because I think this is gonna be just the most perfect ideal focal point for this particular page I could only imagine. So I'm gonna fussy cut this or this, and I'll be right back to you. Back to you. My fairy is cut, and I'm still thinking about, and I think it looks lovely, about these doors. This is a beautiful dream door paper pad from Dress My Craft as well, and you know what, it is so pretty. I am not sure if it's not too big. Oh, she could be there like sitting with the door. Oh, that could be so amazing. Do you know what, I will fussy cut it, and if it's not gonna work, I'll use it elsewhere, and that's okay too. Yeah, I think so. I think it could be really, 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 really nice. She could technically sit on that chair as well, actually. Could be so fun. So let's try to fussy cut this, or yeah, I'm gonna fussy cut that. Although probably it would be nice to have this nearly decoupage in the page, but I don't think it's that super very much possible. So what I'm gonna do is I will just try to cut it and as it is. It would be probably nice to just rip it, if you know what I mean, but maybe it will be not that easy to add it. Let's see, let's cut it and let's see if it's at all good idea. Oh wow, it is an amazing idea, except it's in the middle. It's gonna break my page, but I think I'm willing to chance it. I'm gonna cut hair better so she can really technically sit on the chair, and I think it's gonna be just amazing. Look how one step is leading to another and another and another, and one idea. Look at it! I mean, seriously, this is just stunning. I may just, I can't, can I? I just think that I wish to get rid of, not get rid, cut it out, but I can't. I would have to destroy this page. That this could be in the canvas mode. Like, I mean, it's so amazing. Because I can add it on the side and it will be lovely as well. But a lot of it, I'm like, wow. Like, I love I don't know, I just think it's just so pretty to leave this in the middle. And I'm gonna do it even though it's gonna break my heart. It's gonna break the page, but that's okay. Do you know, I don't know how. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm just gonna add it just in the spine, and that's it. So it's not gonna be glued down, because if I glue it down, I don't know how it's gonna be opening up and all. Usually these things don't go well together, but I'm so very much, oh, I'm gonna just fussy cut that bit as well before gluing them down. I think it's one of the most beautiful page that happened to happen, with kind of an accident, if you think about it. If you really, really think about it, I think it's just, wow. Okay. It's gonna be a disaster when it comes to closing, but I really don't mind. I really wish this to be here, even if it's gonna breaking the paper. I just love it so much. Oh, I love it so much. I'm just thinking how to glue it down with what, that it will help it out. I'm gonna try to add maybe gel medium for a change. For some reason I feel that maybe this would help hold it in place or something, that, let's see, that it will help out to, I don't know, to keep it in place, to, I don't know. I don't think any of the option will be at all good in terms of it. Either it will rip or it will rip. There's no other option. No, let's see. I'm gonna glue it down like this and then close it, but it has to dry like that for now, and then we're gonna, oh, I love that, and then I'm gonna close it down. I think it's the most sensational page in the whole world. Well, I speak about these pages like this all the time. No, I don't think always, but this one is really lovely. And you know what is amazing to me is that, honestly, it was a struggle in moments. Not that anything was it was a struggle because my head sometimes vision things, have a feeling. And do you know what? I think this page taught me to, don't be afraid, rip it. Just rip it. If it feels right to do so, do it. Oh, one thing I'm gonna cut, not with these scissors, because there is things on there's glue on the back, so not with these scissors, but maybe with these. I should do that earlier, but I didn't see it. That's okay too. Oh. If it feels, oh my, I can't stop staring at her. If it feels to rip it, just do it, you know? Just my advice to you. Just don't be afraid to change your mind, to do it, to just, oh wow, this is gorgeousness, like seriously. I may need an extra gel medium for this girl because, okay, once more, because I have waited too long with the fussy cuts of the legs, and I maybe added not enough of gel medium, possibly. I was not generous enough. My battery is flashing that it's finishing. Din 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 din. I hope I manage before it's gonna go completely gone. Something like that, I wish. Okay, and I'm doing the paper because I did add a generous amount. Oh, this can be handy. A generous amount of gel medium, so I really wish to clean it off from in between. I absolutely love this. Oh my, I'm gonna have this here and be back to you, change the battery, and hopefully this will be dry. Okay, back to you, and this is all dry. I'm gonna show you these doors that I thought to use. This is from the Transfer Me sheets, and I tell you why it would not work as good as this, and what's the difference. This was from scrapbook paper. This is Transfer Me sheet. After, it looks the best on the white background because it's like a tissue paper, it's like the rice paper, it's like a transfer that actually it's kind of semi-transparent. So the moment you stick, it's like for decoupage. When you really do napkin decoupage, the background underneath it should be cream or white, so your image will just look good. And because it's so dark underneath it, not clean, this would just, that's why I struggle in some places, because one was on top of another. For blending it's amazing, but it could be quite opposite if sometimes, depending what would you like to achieve. So in this particular, I knew that it's not gonna be visible good enough. It would just not work, I think, because the background would just take over. And this, it's amazing because not only that the design is gorgeous, but also it's not semi-transparent. It's not, nothing underneath it, it's peeking through. I hope that makes sense. Now, you know what, for the probably first time, I don't think I will be doing much of a shading. I love it as it is. I will add some splashes right now, but I just think, I just don't know if there's any need for adding anything else beside what we already have. I will do tiny teeny bitty of shading with my favorite bark color, but I don't really feel that we have to have anything here happening, because I think it's just gorgeous as it is. But you know what, for the sort of feel of maybe mixing these with each other so it wouldn't be like a standing out, I do a little bit of that. I do a little bit of I'm using this bark color from Inkton, their Vent Inktons. So I'm gonna do it so that I didn't add any on top, any I could have, but it's okay. I didn't add any gesso on top. So let's see what's gonna happen. So we're gonna have a tiny touch of brown so that we have kind of things blending in well. I changed the battery for the camera so we're good to record. There we go. Now I think I should add some bit of gesso, because it feels that the color doesn't want to stay too much on that paper. Must be some sort of some coverage on top of that. That's why it doesn't want to stay on it, I think. That's the first time I'm seeing, as if there was some coat maybe of some sort of plasticish feel for the paper. I don't know that. Okay, but that's okay. Well, let's see, let's try to work around it as it is. That's actually good for if you don't have any primers. That is actually good. I'm gonna add a touch of that in here where the flowers are, so that to have a little bit of yeah, actually I said I'm not gonna be adding, but you know what, I think it's gonna just look good because it will stand it out a bit from the crowd. From the background it will just look more visible, I guess, and that's good as well, you know. And here, so kind of darker. So I'm using just water, brush, and the bark color of my Inktons Derwent, my favorite color. It's from my friend Sylvia. She have years back, probably 6 years back, showed this color to me, and ever since I'm in love with that one particular pencil. Pencil, yes, okay. I think it's looking very good. Do you know what? I actually will also add a bit of here. Why not? Because it will kind of, yeah, create the depth. Marta, what have you been thinking? Why didn't you want to add your favorite shading idea? Because it is actually helping out. It is actually good. It is actually great. So there we go. And it's creating a great depth, and that it is on the page, and I think looks great basically. Oh wow. Oh wow. Love that. When Marta starts singing, means Marta loves the project. usually. Wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is the gorgeousness of the gorgeous. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. I really cannot wait now. You know, what I feel may not necessarily be what you feel, but this is a beautiful piece now, and it is achievable for everyone, honestly. You just have to try, believe in yourself, experiment, sometimes take a step back, that's okay too. And you know what, when I was ripping the page, I was thinking, Marta, what are you doing, what are you doing, what are you doing, what are you doing? This was on the back of my head, knowing that all of you are watching. Oh, that's Lucas came home. All of you are watching, all of you are, you're not expecting anything from me whatsoever, I know that. But when you do a video, you kind of rather wish the outcome to be semi-good, half good. And it's not for it to be perfect, but, you know, to not disappoint. And when I was ripping the elements, I was like, Marta, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It has to work. It has to, well, you know, a little bit of a, will it work? What? Like but I wish you to see, trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. And my instinct was telling me, it's not good, Marta, just change it, just move around, just do something, just this, da, 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 da. So that's what I've done with it. Okay, I think this is amazingly, gorgeously beautiful, and I mean it. I'm gonna add even more here, so it's gonna be slightly darker, and a little bit there, directly. Lucas, no coughing. It's like these days coughing is nearly not allowed, isn't it? People are afraid to cough these days. You know the feeling? Anyway, it's a off-topic joke. Wow. Wow. Wowee. I love it. Okay. Aww. Okay. One thing I'm gonna do, tiny bitty. No, I wanted to do hair, but I'm gonna leave it as it is. I love it. I'm gonna dry this and do tiny sparkles of brown and white, and I'll be back to you in a minute. Back to you, and I found that perfect, I think. Saying, listen to your heart, it will show you the way. Exactly, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, as I have done today. And I think it's just perfect addition for that page. Oops, maybe one more or so. No. Anything else? Miracles happen when you believe, and I think this page is kind of showing that it's a little tiny miracle, I think. Well, let's not exaggerate that, but you know what I mean. It is a lovely page that like happened to be I just didn't plan it this kind of way, but I just love. Like, I wish you to see that the process is super important, that the fearless is super important, that trust is super important, your instinct, your intuition, just do it. Like, it's not that I know everything. Every time I make projects, I have my doubts as well. I promise you. Anyway, everything is dry before splashes, and I tell you why. This was all wet here, right? Around it. So if I would splash with the same color and it would land on the wet surface, it would just, the splash dot would like go like this. So for this reason, I rather have my splashes dry, my surface dry before making any splashes. I hope that makes sense. And I'm gonna do some bit of splashes in places, I think, especially here on the bottom, maybe something like this, just a touch and all, just a touch. Now, now there we go. And I'm gonna do some white splashes as well, just for the final touch. And this is gonna be our last element added to the page. I think you can hear my belly rumbling, literally. As I hear it. I think the splash is tiny too big. I know how it is, like, Marta, it's a splash. I like sometimes to just even fix my splashes. And you know what? That's okay too. Okay, wow. This is my final piece for today, except one thing that I wish to do is a tiny color of the same bark here on here, so that we have this kind of being joined together, and it just feels right, you know. There we go. Tiny bit like that, and even you can, when it's dry, you can go for a little bit of doodles if you feel like it's gonna be nice, but dry everything first. As Marta didn't, but I'm gonna use the white one as well, maybe actually instead. And yeah, and the white one will hopefully show it better. There we go. There we go. Love this. Wow. Phew. This is it. This is our final page for today with the Transfer Me sheets from Dress My Craft. Thank you so very much, Shalini, yet again, for sending me such a gorgeous goodies that it's such a pleasure to work with. So thank you once more. And if you wish to check for Transfer Me sheets, please check the link below. If you are a store and maybe you wish to have these Transfer Me sheets in your store, please get in touch with Shalini from Dress My Craft. Yeah, I really love it, and I mean it. Before I'm gonna close it, I don't want this to be too much. I'm gonna take a photo before this door will. You know what? It's amazing that this door will have the worst kind of element here in the middle where the door is actually opening. So you know what? It will not be too bad, I think. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up at that, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I really truly hope you liked it, enjoyed the process, learned something today, because from the mistake, from fixing, redoing things, we can really get something interesting for the future projects. So, you know, lose your fears, don't be afraid, just go for it, guys. Go for it, just do it, just enjoy the process of art journaling, collaging, decoupaging in your pages, because it is a super fun process to do, and it is my favorite. So if you ever ask me why a journal book, that's why, because it is such a pleasure to just create a different scenery, different sort of, you know, it's like making a scene in theater nearly with this page, for example. So my belly is rumbling. Okay, my friends, wishing you a lovely day or evening whenever you're watching, wherever you are in the world. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. Please mind yourself and your loved ones, and be kind one to another. Especially be kind to yourself. Do good things for yourself. A massage, maybe a facial, maybe a nice TV program, maybe a tea, coffee, snuggle under the blanket and just enjoy a little bit of evening with some relaxing mood candle, maybe. You know, small things make such a difference. So if you feel down, just do something good for yourself. Feed your soul. That's what I'm trying to do recently. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna wrap up at that. I already miss you, but I do have to go. Till the next time, happy crafting, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye. Bye.